Hey guys, my name is Matt Numrich, and today we're going to cover knife defense, but we're going to cover it in a very, very specific kind of a way. We're going to cover what's called static positions. Static positions, it's a set position that we're being threatened in, and we're going to learn how to go ahead and get out of three specific situations. If I go ahead and I have Don in here, the first situation is if we're up against the wall and we have somebody, let's say, right in front of us just like this. You see, I don't know exactly if the weapon is going to be in this position or in this position right here. Either or, I don't have to worry about swiping outside and going ahead and cutting myself. My hands go up, I collapse right down the arm, and I can go ahead and use some close quarter strikes, like some knee strikes and some headbutt. Let's go through it one more time. If we're up against the wall right here, I don't have any place to go. I don't know which position the knife is being held at. My hands are always up. We always like to do this because it puts this person at ease a little bit more, okay? That I'm going ahead, I'm being cooperative with him. If I go ahead and I start swearing back at him and start pushing, that's going to force him to react. If I go ahead and I act a little bit more submissive, put my hands up right here, puts me in a great position where I'm not only lessening the intensity right here, but it puts me in a great situation where I can go ahead, come down right on the arm, and then follow through with my close quarter moves. The second kind of situation we're going to get to is I'm up against the wall, but instead of the knife being close to me, the knife is back at me being threatened from a farther position. I can't collapse down on the hand like I could in the first kind of technique right here. So if this person's keeping me up against the wall right here, but this weapon's back here, how am I going to get to that? If I go ahead and I start striking him right here, what's going to happen? This knife's going to come right in, and that's not good. From this situation, what I want to do is I want to use this hand as a striking tool, but I want to use this hand right here to go ahead and check this arm. So as I do this, I have forward motion where I'm punching and checking at the exact same time. As we go right here, hands are up, all right? I go ahead and I punch right over. This hand is so important, and this checks by putting pressure right here. I'm not necessarily locking around the arm or anything. I'm just putting pressure, and I'm blasting this person back over and over and over again. Once I have enough space, I can go ahead and get out of the situation. Let's set that up once again. So from here, once again, this is happening here. Pop, 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 pop. Okay, all right? Do it one more time. And we'll add in the escape right here. Once this guy is far enough away and backed up, then I can go ahead and then I can escape from the situation. The third kind of static situation that we're going to cover right here is a knife threatening situation, but the person's from behind. So if I go ahead and I have Don set up in this situation, it's very, very dangerous, very, very scary, okay? In this situation, I got to be careful because this knife is close to my throat. So any kind of movement that I have to understand there might be consequences right here. When my hands go up right here, I want to go ahead and I want to do what's called a plucking motion, double hand plucking specifically, where I come right down just like this. This is being held close to my body, but more importantly, I start taking away from my neck. Let's go through that again. So right here, I pluck down like this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to step out to the outside. This is going to go ahead and free up this hand. I can come through with an elbow or a groin strike right here. So as I do this, goes here. Okay. I pluck, step off. This can be an elbow. This can be a groin slap either way. From there, I like to go ahead and duck under, put this up in this kind of situation, and then feed this blade right in the person's side just like this. All right, let's cover that option one more time. When he's behind me right here, hands go up, double hand pluck, step off to the side, elbow or groin strike, come right up here. Here's where the two options are. Either feed right here, or I can come through, put in those ballistic tools, or I can obviously take the weapon out at this point, counter, escape, whatever it might do. So those are the three situations we're talking about: from a static position, up against the wall, knife under our throat, up against the wall, but the knife is back. And then last but not least, someone's behind us with the knife up against our throat. Three very, very dangerous situations, but those are some great ways to go ahead and get yourselves out of a very sticky and dangerous situation. Thanks for hanging with us. We'll talk to you soon.